When I think about why I 2K, it's pretty simple. I love to compete. And one moment that particularly stands out to me is a classic shootout in a Season 2 rec game when I'm playing with some Team 2K TV members. We get down to the final moments. It's 75-73.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Chicago Bulls. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And the starting group for Chicago. Chris Duarte is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Lofton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Raptors, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And I think we know exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the interior. These teams take a high volume of threes, and they make a high volume as well.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Payne against White. It's not going to go for him. Chicago with the ball. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
You look at last year's season series. It was a surprise they got swept. Something I'm sure they're still seething about. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
White drives in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Knocks it down from distance.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Giddey passes to Williams. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barrett finds Vucevic, fires from deep, and the Raptors another 3.
Vuce, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Here's Lofton, covered by Vucevic. Pass to Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Some solid defense from Barrett.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Outside Barnes. Here's Dick. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey into the lane. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. The kick out to Williams. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Vucevic's shot is off. Bulls trail by 5. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
The 3, Barrett. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. The offensive rebound. Here's Duarte. And finally, they hit one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Duarte. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's White. And off the glass. That one's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now here's Dick. Giddey defends. The shot's good. Dick's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Giddey. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Raptors lead by 5. To the middle. Here's Barnes. The 3. And Vucevic hits from deep. Vucevic has got 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
White, the pass to Duarte. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points for him last game against Boston.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him. Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Now here's Barrett.
He displayed great job getting others in.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Pass to Duarte. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Dick.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Barnes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, BA, absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
The Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Duarte. To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Dosunmu. Robinson defending. And the basket by Dosunmu. Lead.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Back to Payne. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over to Dosunmu. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Payne.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass the ball. And here's Craig. DeSumo on the wing. The three ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Toronto leading by 3. Here's Payne. Here's Abaji. Outside Payne. Now here's Robinson. He's covered by DeSumo. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Lofton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Payne. And a change for the Bulls. Brown's checked in. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Walter. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
The Bulls trail by 8. Now here's DeSumo. Here's Lofton, covered by Pirtle. Back to DeSumo. And that one is hammered home.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Here's Robinson. Chicago with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Ball outside. Got it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Fernando's checked in for Pirtle. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Now DeSumo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Outside Craig. Let's go with a 3. Walter pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Abaji. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeSumo. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Toronto, number 1.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Bulls trail by 9. Ooh, poked away. Craig passes to DeSumo. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. On offense, here come the Raptors. Outside Robinson. Pass to Fernando. Puts up a deep 3. Walter from outside. Offensive board. And now the Bulls in transition. The finish! And Ball throws it down.
Turning on the Jets in transition. Ball, excellent job at getting to the right spots in these situations. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Chicago calls timeout.
Time for T-shirt. Make some noise, everyone.
Bulls trail by 7. With the teardrop. And the shot goes. Ball's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Walter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Desumu with the rebound. Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Ball. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Here's Walter. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Craig's got 4 rebounds now. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Robinson. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Duncan Robinson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 25 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. It's hauled in by Robinson. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front. They lead by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
The Bulls, 37.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Bruce Brown is out there with ball. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Chris Duarte. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Ball. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Barrett. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Barrett. They grab their own miss. Brown with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Up the floor. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Got a piece of it. All alone on the break. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
The Bulls trail by 9. Ball outside. Pass to Duarte. He takes it in. No good off the back of the rim. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Barnes. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Payne's checked in for Toronto. And the Bulls also making a change. White, he's checked in for Brown. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Aaron's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Craig. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Pirtle. Deflects the pass. And here's Payne. Outside Barnes. For 3. Pirtle, boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pirtle's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bulls trail by 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Back to Duarte. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barrett passes to Dick. Now here's Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Chicago with a rebound. White looking it over. Inside. And Ball with a basket. The assist by White. Ball's got 14.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes. And sends it home with some pat.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. The Bulls trail by 9. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Every team needs those veterans to show how to be a pro, to build chemistry, and teach the youngsters how to play the right way. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic said, there's just more accountability when it's coming from another player, so I empower guys to communicate, talk, and be on the same page. Brian, it helps.
Has to. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Ball against Payne. The kick out to White. Over Barrett. Misses off the left iron. Raptors lead by 11. Drives to the... Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Yeah, one of the better dunks we've seen from Barrett. My goodness.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Raptors making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Lofton's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. 2 points. That one goes. Lofton's got his second basket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Barnes finds Vucevic. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 13.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Barnes shooting. It goes on Patrick Williams. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
White, the pass to Duarte. Rejected by Barnes. And they get it back. Williams misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Barnes, no good. And here's White. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Giddey. From downtown. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Payne. And a missed layup.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's White. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's White, trailing by 13. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Dick gets the bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Now here's Giddey, guarded by Dick. Count that bucket. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
The open shot, White.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Outside White. The kick out to Williams. Misses the 3.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Barrett against Giddey. Barrett can't hit. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 15. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside White. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 7.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Toronto leading by 10. Here's Shed. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Now here's White. He has 7. Here's Dosunmu. Rebound Toronto. Dick's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes passes to Dick. Barnes against Williams. Kicks it out to Barrett. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Barrett's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barnes passes to Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Lofton. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Giddey. Over Barrett. And no good. The dry spell continues.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Vucevic. Tightly guarded. Count that one. He's got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Vucevic over to help. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Lofton. And that one is stuffed right through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Toronto calls timeout. A line change here for Toronto. And the Bulls also making a change. Brown's checked in. Toronto leading by 18. Here's Robinson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Walter. From the top of the key, Chicago with a rebound. 44 seconds left in the first half. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Walter. He gets it in there. And the Raptors lead by 18.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giddey. Albaji with a rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Outside Giddey.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
13 foul. Bulls substitution. Torrey Craig.
Left side Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
14 foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Boucher with it. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Give a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. Really terrific performance.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Cameron Payne out there with Grady Dick, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Giddey. Driving in, and a two-handed jam!
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Payne against White. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Barrett. And Lofton pulls it down. Lofton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Dick, the pass to Payne. Good work there as it goes. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Williams from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Giddey against Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Outside White. Here's Giddey. And too long on the shot.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Good. Barrett's got 22 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Lofton. 11 points in the game. Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Vucevic. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
Barnes in the post, working on Williams. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Toronto. Bulls trail by 20. Here's Duarte. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And it's Dick off the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Ball going inside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Toronto leading by 22. From 12 feet, and it's Toronto with another.
And they're really working the paint now.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, or you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. The 3 from Ball. Rebound, Toronto. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Williams. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's White. He has 7. Pass to Duarte. Outside White. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. White's got 9. And so here is Toronto. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
That's his second.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Smith, he's checked in for Lofton. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball against Payne. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Pirtle with some nice D.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 4 points this quarter. And for Chicago, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. White finds Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And the Raptors with some changes. Abaji's checked in for Barrett. Robinson comes in for Dick. And it's Walter in for Payne. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And the Bulls shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Ball passes to Williams. Out to Craig. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Walter. It's Robinson, high post. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu, right side. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Got them not taking any chances in tight.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Dosunmu. Abaji with a rebound. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Pirtle. From deep. The shot, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Ball gets it to go.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Outside Robinson, shoots over Ball. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 21. Here's Ball. 16 points for him. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. To the inside, Nabaji. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And here's the fast break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
It'll be a sport time going to the line of this game. Some changes for Toronto. Fernando's checked in for Pirtle. And Boucher subbed in for Robinson. Second free throw, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting about 43% on this one. And Ball throws it down.
Crafty move to shake off the defender. Ball knew just what he was doing there.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Barnes against Ball. Outside, Williams. Looking to get it going. And Williams punches it home.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Inside. Barnes against Brown. Pass to Abaji. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. Dosunmu on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I got to say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
You take a look at White. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous. And it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
And so here is Toronto. The Bulls making their last shot. Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Brown. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. That one no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And he gets that one. Boucher's got his second bucket on the night.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have been distributing the ball at a high clip. Fifth best, Scotty Barnes.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
The way they move the ball is tremendous. I love seeing that kind of pass work being done out of the post.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. Walter from outside. Hauled in by Brown. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Giddey. Releases. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Shed. The shot comes out. And the Bulls shooting 35% in the third quarter. And here's Dosunmu. The three is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Walter. There's the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
Here's Shed. Puts up a three. And they recover it. Boucher misses. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Raptors out in front, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Javon Carter, Buzelis out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Terry in at the three. Here's Fernando. Here's Shed, 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Out to the wing. Puts it up from 12. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Terry. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Here's Brown. The Raptors making their last shot.
Man, good whistle there.
Walter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Robinson, he's checked in for Toronto. Lofton's checked in for Chicago. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's got 23.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Lofton. Hits the trifecta.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. For 3, Robinson drops in the 3. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Terry. It's tipped. Here's Temple, defended by Brown. Boucher outside. Here's Shed. And he makes it.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Now here's Brown. And that one hits the back iron. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Left side Robinson. The shot no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Lofton. Fernando grabs the miss. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Shed. And the Raptors, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Duarte, he's checked in for Chicago.
Chris Duarte.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And so here is Toronto. Chicago making their last shot.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Bulls have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Lofton, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Here's Shed. He's checked by Carter. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Terry's shot is good. Terry's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Temple. Here's the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Terry. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Duarte. Toronto making their last shot. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Shed. Now Boucher. Pass to Robinson. From outside the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Terry. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Carter. A shot from the mid-range. 6 to shoot. Here's Duarte. Deflected. And he recovers it. Terry. Oh, yikes. Not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Pass to Boucher. Here's Temple. He's checked by Carter. Temple. Pass to Boucher. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Buzelis. Elbow shot on the way. Carter can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Shed, that's good.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so here is Chicago. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Duarte. A shot to stop the run. Lofton's shot is off. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Uses the glass on the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Terry. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Now here's Robinson. Chicago with a rebound. Duarte's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lofton. Here's Terry. Here's Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Here's Temple. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Temple's got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Terry. To win the drought, here's Lofton. Rebound Toronto. Fernando's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the wing, right side. Here's Shed. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Carter. True on the 14-footer.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. That one falls. Robinson's got 35 in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Terry. And he throws it down with one hand.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Boucher outside. Pass to Shed. The 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
Terry, the pass to Carter. A minute 39 left to play in the 4th quarter. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Now here's Dosunmu. Banked it in off the glass.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's Payne, following the bucket by the Bulls. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Dosunmu. Here's Duarte. No good on the 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Payne outside. Fernando, the pass to Boucher. Payne with it. Takes the 3. Brown with some nice D.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And here's Payne outside. He's off on that one.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.